Hello there, guys. This is the Anonymous Voice 1 here today to talk to you about your current events. And today's subject is going to be on Halo 4 and Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, which I've actually seen all the episodes for Unto Dawn for the whole entire series on the web from Halo Waypoint, but also Machinima also somehow has rights to showing those videos on their channel for some reason. I don't know how that happened, but hey, they're the boss of their own business, and that's pretty much how it goes. They probably struck a deal with like 343 Studios or something to show that on YouTube to help spread their awareness around of Halo 4 coming out. And all these episodes were released once a week on Fridays, and I managed to finish up on what I was seeing because of Hurricane Sandy coming in and taking out the power to our house. But I managed to see the last episode after when the power came back on. I've seen the other 4 already. So that was actually worth my time seeing all those episodes, and I really recommend it. You can see that on either Halo Waypoint, but I don't know how long they're going to leave it on there for a certain time. I don't know if they're even going to keep it on there, but if you guys are viewing this video later, you can actually find it on MachinimaPrime. Just go to MachinimaPrime's YouTube channel, and you just type in Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, and then it'll show all the episodes that they had for the mini-series, and they'll also have the extras from when they were making the videos and all that, besides MrSark and whoever else is with him talking about the different parts of the web miniseries from what they have on there. Now for Halo 4, the video game, oh my god, it blows my mind from seeing it, because they actually kept some of the mechanics, surprisingly, for on the game from when I was looking at videos around on YouTube. I saw from one of my favorite channels, Vitro Games Media, and he does some pretty good videos, even though he doesn't have much of a big crowd. He does some really good gaming videos, and he always plays the good games from that come out. And he got his hands on a really good game from a gaming series that's been around since I probably had to be like a kid when the first Halo came out for PC. But about the game mechanics, what I was talking about for Halo 4 was that they actually kept the armor abilities and kept the assassination for Halo Reach, which was actually a really good move on 343 Studios' part, because they had to have some way of making the game interesting, because a lot of people, from what I've seen, really liked it from Reach because they said it was the new way of humiliating people online when playing against them, and I would have to admit, I'd have to agree with them with that. When I was playing Halo Reach, we were doing something like that on a match, and these guys on the opposite team lost, and one of them came right up to a group of us. I freaking went behind him, held him down with the assassination, and then the other person just walked right in front really quick and meleeed him and killed him. Like I was holding him in place, and then he just takes him out like it's nothing. So that's a good move on their part. They kept the armor abilities, and they kept the whole entire assassination mechanic for the game when you sneak up on enemies and you hold the melee down for the controller button. So besides that, they also replaced Infection with something called Flood Mode for multiplayer, which was very, 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 very interesting from what I was looking at, because back then, when they did Infection Mode for Halo 3, it's completely different from the other ones, because on Infection Mode, you just set it to whatever standards you want on Halo 3, but on Halo 4, for Flood Mode, the Flood actually get their own custom weapon that's like an energy sword, but it's just a mesh that's made out of the Flood's body part. for their arm, and what happens is that it counts as like an energy store kill or something like that, from what I've seen on this multiplayer video for it that somebody had from IGN. And what basically happens is that during that, the Flood can actually use armor abilities, surprisingly, because it's like half Flood. It's like a Spartan covered in half of the Flood organic sentient being, or however you want to call it. And a certain amount of people start out like that, like an infection mode, and then whoever gets killed, they can they have to turn into the Flood in order to keep playing. And it's just the same way like infection mode. If they charge you and you shotgun them, then hey, you saved yourself like a couple seconds to live. That's if you're not getting swarmed anyways. But Halo 4 just has blown my mind from what they did on there. So if you guys want to check these things out, just go on YouTube or anything like that and go to look up Halo 4 on the walkthroughs, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people putting out the videos right now from playing it while they're since it's been released from yesterday. And for Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, you can find it on your Xbox 360 for Halo Waypoint, or if you're viewing this later and you can't find it on Halo Waypoint, just go on MachinimaPrime and look for it on there by typing in Halo 4 Forward Unto Dawn, and you'll find it there. So tell me this, you guys. What do you think of the mini-series, the 5-part mini-series that they made for Halo 4 and the video game? So leave a comment below, let me know, subscribe, anything like that to help support me. So this is the Anonymous Voice 1, signing out.